Welcome everybody to another episode of Toby's Tavern. We appreciate y'all coming out and watching us play. We're missing a few people that's running around. Our warrior and ship captain could not make it tonight. So stating it, the captain's time is the first mate.
I thought we agreed that he was first mate.
No, you are.
Oh,
We talked about it. We didn't actually do it.
true.
So that being stated, you know, you're the new captain. While the captain sleeps below deck. So of course to my right, this time around instead of sitting off camera, this go is NXD Ghost, as y'all most of y'all know. That guy. And to my left, our great raging barbarian for the third time in a row. Devil Dog.
The Merchant of Death.
And of course, yours truly, the Mystic. So, last time, they successfully took this itty bitty fishing vessel that attacked them out in open water. And they're going to try to see if they can't shrink it down this time and stuff it in the bag of holding and take it with them as they continue their journey to sail, to transport these goods. Thank you. We shall see. Because now they've still got about a week's worth of a journey on boat down, and they've still got to make it across the land with the goods.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's the way it works, Bubba. You ain't here, so
It goes to the first mate.
Don't worry, I'll make sure I'll shrink it enough where you can put it inside a bottle for later.
it's okay. We're gonna make it a decorative piece and put it on your mantle after we slam it into the shore. The mystic goes, ooh. So, Captain, you want to try to mystically shrink the sheep? Well, you might want to get out here, mister. You want to save your ship?
The Merchant of Death said that it's your fault that you decided to go to sleep.
I shall try. Oh, no, my dice.
Could be a vagina.
It went that way.
Right?
Hit my toe. How did it go? It went this way.
It went that way?
This is something. I don't know where it went now.
What?
I don't know.
My lucky day.
It's gone. Your foot.
It could be underneath the couch.
Are you sure that's not my day? It's not your day?
This is my die.
Okay. Hey.
It does not work.
Damn, that's the second time I suppose. They really just don't want us to shrink the ship.
That is not fair.
It shall stay as a big ship.
You missed it.
Well, then I suggest
Does
you
mystical
tie
stuff.
it.
Mystical does mystical stuff. Just
Hey, wait a minute. Does it matter the size of the stick and shove it in the bag of holding?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It has to
Okay,
be.
a certain size.
all right.
Well, unfortunately, the Mystic tried to. The game just does not want us to shrink that shit.
Well, I say we just tie it to ours, and we drag it down, and maybe when we get to
Neverwinter, right? We were traveling from Luskin, so we could
Right.
probably stop in Neverwinter and sail it. That way, we don't have to carry it all the way down.
yeah, that's true, and it is a very large size fishing vessel. So
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
2 people, so it's like small. That's me personally. You're trying to
Well,
over the haggle the price.
hey,
I know.
I mean, I'm gonna play the card. I'm gonna play the dice. I'm gonna play the dice that are given to me. Okay. So yeah, I
You
got
got to
let's
go.
go
You
ahead.
ain't got to go. Y'all ever, shit, you trying to go back to sleep, you pussy?
Pussy!
Hey, we tried going back to sleep multiple times today.
Beardless boy is a pussy.
Did more sleeping than we did anything.
Right. Well, anyhow. So let's just go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and sail to Neverwinter.
All right, so we gotta roll because we're on travel. We gotta sail down the ocean, and we need to. Hey, Boston. What's going
Hello.
on, buddy?
That's actually Ty. Oh no, it is Boston.
Yes.
Hey B.
All right, so we gotta roll to see if we encounter anybody on down the river.
Ocean, you mean?
Well,
Yeah. It's going down the coast.
18.
19.
Good. We skated that trip in Neverwinter with no interaction. Whoop, whoop. No locals, no bad pirates, no
We go and find our
mutinous forts with cannon fire. I intend to do that one day.
No playtime for the mystic.
The mystic pouts a little. As he managed the cannons the whole time we're aboard this ship. He's just like, well, I'm gonna fire the cannon. The poor barbarians over there patting him on the back like a child, just going, man, it's all right. You'll get your chance.
The merchant of death says it's okay. It's okay.
Other people will die one day.
Now we must go and make this mission.
Well, we gotta stop in Neverwinter to try to get rid of this little barge we picked up.
We were on our way to Vandalin. So we just did
From Luskin.
Oh.
We ran into a counter first thing.
Yeah.
We left Luskin, encountered a ship that was never stated in the past, Neverwinter.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. So this is gonna be a makeshift dock,
Yeah, we
docking
roll.
port, whatever.
We roll. We
We roll on in with the giant ass ship behind us.
Yep. And of course, the merchant of death, he gets off the ship and he's like, y'all just stay here, I'll handle this business.
Just remember, the supplies that are on that ship are also really big.
Which we never searched the thing, but
I did.
Did you?
Yeah, he did roll to search for it, but he never
For him.
found anything.
Right, you found the bag and that was it.
No,
Yeah.
I found a letter that's a manifold.
The manifest.
Manifest. For him.
Manifold.
My bad.
Wrong time period, dog.
My bad.
Wrong situation.
Manifest.
All right, well,
All right.
we'll do this, okay? Just to sake of time and whatnot. I'm going to suggest we go ahead and unload whatever valuables from the manifest to our vessel, which will give the DM time to figure it out. So Fluffy can figure out what we found on the ship,
Well, I'll be honest with you.
while I'm also trying to negotiate the price for the fishing vessel.
You want me to help you with that?
We'll discuss it because the way I view it. The way I view it, what we're gonna do. We're gonna pencil whip this shit. If I pencil whip this shit, alright, you gotta understand what I'm saying here.
And if you do have one of them little scrolls haggling, one of them spells of haggling to play with the price, yeah, we can do that.
Alright, so let's open negotiations, fellas. We're not packing a whole lot in our manifestos running around. We got a little bit, but we'll
Yeah, we have some on our ship, but it's kind of a very short list right now.
I mean, it still racks up a pretty decent amount of gold.
It does.
To fix it while we're here. I mean, you know what I mean?
We haven't taken any damage yet to fix.
No.
You know what I'm saying is just that way we can just do the manifest we currently have, start with a clean slate. So
Okay.
roll. All right, both of you roll for that. So let's roll and see how we get all together for the manifest value. At least we'll see if it's good. Appropriate. 17.
18.
17.
Okay, we rolled high for that. Good stuff. So I'll just say we found a few chests full of gold chilling on this shipping vessel for some reason.
Giant gold.
Fishing vessel. So we're pretty sure after really searching this vehicle, this little ship, that it was a cover. It wasn't actually a shipping vessel that attacked us. Like a fishing ship.
Correct.
It was actually probably a privateering vessel. So, look, we kind of bag of holding on board the ship. We
Right.
found a manifest full of gold chests. This was definitely not a fishing vessel. So we're going to go ahead and state that I'm going to go ahead and say it's 150 gold pieces. I'm just going to write it off as straight gold. Does everybody agree with that?
Sure.
But wouldn't it be giant gold pieces?
Yeah. Goes. Come on.
He has a point.
He does, but we don't need giant gold pieces in our ship holding
I
weighing
just
us down
find that
quite so
easier to
much. Yeah.
value-wise to roll with it, just give you a straight sum of gold. Because the only magical item I have, what's the bag of holding?
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and do the 150.
Yeah, 150 straight. Yeah, we all roll
So that
really
puts
high.
that at 390.
With manifest? 390?
No, you said the 150 gold
Yeah.
to the ship treasury, so that puts it at 390.
No, it was on their manifest. Well, I guess we could just go ahead and add it to whatever the ship.
Right.
Our ship, just take it
Right.
over.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, so. I missed one of my favorite dice.
Is it a green one?
Yeah, green and black.
You're probably sitting on it.
Yep.
Okay, so.
Thank you, guys.
I
Well,
saw it earlier, so I was like, hey, he's probably gonna want this there.
where's my ship treasure?
It was part of my Christmas present.
Well, I said we put that in the tab. I guess we have to put it in the ship
Well,
treasure.
yeah, I mean, for right now, it's got to go in the ship treasury because we're not anywhere near the tavern yet. When we get back to the tavern, whatever we don't sell, we can always put into the tavern treasury for the time being. And my question is, Mr. B, are you going to be watching for a while, or are you going to be playing like Fortnite or something else, and then gradually watch us every so often? Because that's probably what he's going to do. He's probably going to watch us off and
I got him
on.
into college.
Huh?
I got him into Call of Duty.
Yeah. Told you that's not one thing I can do.
Yep.
Not one game that I can play. But it'll be alright.
Well, you start
We were trying to
for the better part of the year.
Right.
We were trying to come up with different games that we could cross-play.
I wanted to do the Baldur's Gate game because it is D&D related. I mean, it is set in where we're at, and the whole game is multiplayer, and it is based on D&D roles and statistics. So we can literally create our characters in that game and play it live for people to see it.
Hmm.
And do cross adventures.
That, and also show him what Vimeo is.
Yeah, it looked interesting to start with, but there wasn't a whole lot of random. It was all random. It wasn't, I couldn't play with pieces. It plays out like a D&D board. It's
Mm-hmm.
got the miniatures, and you see your miniature attack that miniature, and it takes health damage. It was cool as a concept, but I can't, like, create a map.
Mm-hmm.
It's all randomized. So I was kind of like, nah, I'm good. Okay, so we did that.
He's watching with his mother.
That is very true. That is very true.
So, Barbarian, you're here to sell the goods. You got a longbow,
Correct.
a morning star, and javelin that you can currently see.
Now, I'm going to say that we hold off on selling them
You want to hold? That's fine.
until we get back to Luskin, because that is more of a prominent, I'm more of a prominent
Better easier to
figurehead
that or you could negotiate with them for entangling because that is a new settlement,
True.
relatively new settlement.
True.
Would probably be more in need of weaponry of that
Well,
sort.
yeah, that is true because we're also taking that shipment of
Oh,
weapons
weapons.
to them. So yeah, I could see that. Yeah, that is a very good point.
Just a thought. The Mystic is like, hey, they need weapons. We have a few extra.
I'm more worried about selling the tuna boat right now than I am anything else.
So we're negotiating the boat, which we're pretty sure was used for privateering options at this point.
Let's see. Good.
I'm waiting on him to start up his negotiation.
Give me just a little bit. I'm looking up something real quick.
Do what you need to. Try to find a value.
Yeah.
There's a paper with that value on it over there on the table. There's papers with the value of the ships on the table. And if you're looking on your phone, you need to look at the seasoned ships, the counter. That's the
I'll probably have to head
It's
over.
the best information on ships I can find.
Yeah.
And I spent a whole dang day looking.
Alright.
Dear sir, I have a fairly large size rowboat for sale
Mm-hmm.
that I would be willing to part with for 75 gold.
75 gold pieces.
Yes, sir. As you can see, a fairly large rowboat, bigger than a normal fishing vessel, but not quite the size of a keel. So I would be taking I'd be taking it off. You'd be taking it off my hands for half price.
I agree. 75 gold pieces.
I did ship.
75 of the ship.
Yes.
I was looking at the random counter down looking because I felt like I could take a little inspiration. Although I still don't understand all of it. 75 for cheap.
So that puts us up to 479.
You looking at your personal one? Yours?
No, I'm looking at ship treasury.
Ship treasury is 2,394. Without the 75.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I already done added the 75, which brings it to 2,379.
That'd be 2,400.
It'd be 2379.
2,394 now.
Right. Add the 75. We'll take it to 2479. And we don't have to worry about the boat no more.
Okay. We're done here. We to continue our venture down south. Yeah.
Look what Miss Tai Tai found.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh no.
We may have to think about getting one. We just might have to do that. And by technical all means, we probably have to think about getting 2 of them at least. One for ours and then one for the enemy.
Yeah.
Which I'll be honest, I kind of like the boxes because they got grids on them already.
Right, and I do too, but you know.
And I don't know if the ships will have the grids we're looking for.
Right.
We need to roll again.
We have left out of the dock of Neverwinter and we are sailing down south towards Fandolin. And we roll a check to see if we run into anybody.
I got 12.
We rolled a 12, ouch. Good. A 10, ouch.
I got a 20. So we got a 10, a 12, and a 20.
Yeah. We didn't bat a good average.
No.
So, we see a ship barrel through the water and ram into our ship.
Oh no.
Surprise attack.
Sorry, beardless boy.
Just,
It is your fault for sleeping below deck.
He doesn't feel it.
I know he don't feel it.
we see a whole thing of a variety of not pirates.
Okay.
And there's a big hobgoblin at the front of them.
Okay.
We're looking at odd
Is
shit.
it all 4 and the hobby, or is it?
Yeah, do it. We changed up a little bit.
Yeah.
I figured a random encounter.
Oh yeah.
Do we need to roll for perception? Because it's been mostly
Do we roll for
dialogue this whole entire time
Yo.
up until now.
You're kind of a little stunned, so you can roll for perception but with disadvantage on this time.
No, I said. Did I say perception?
Yeah.
Initiative. Do we need to roll? Do we need to roll for initiative roll?
That or we could do just clockwise, but count. Yeah, we'll clock that captain, and the rest of us go in that order.
I got a 4.
I got 3.
Okay, we just ain't doing great today, fellas.
Nope.
So we rolled out.
We might have to have Miss Tai Tai buy one of those grounding trays for our dice.
Yeah.
You'll be grounded. You'll not be used for 4 rounds.
That or discipline it where it's like, oh, you don't want to work, right? I drill a hole in you and make you into a necklace.
What did it go?
I don't know if I want to use my freaking birthday or my Christmas dice for a necklace. Because, I mean, I'm sorry, but she did pay a pretty penny for them pretty things.
True.
Especially my silver ones that I haven't quite used in a while. They're probably mad at me anyhow.
The silver ones are the ones.
My silver ones, the lightweighted ones.
The ones I got you.
No, the ones that she bought me.
I thought I got you a pair.
You got me these heavy suckers.
Oh yeah.
Because remember I threw the one at Beard Boy that
Yeah.
one night that he called me old.
Trying to do this a faster way.
And I clocked him in his forehead.
4 goblins.
Mm-hmm. 4 goblins and whatever it was that you said that was leading the horde.
We got E, A,
E, A, B, and F.
For FU.
I'm gonna go ahead and highlight F. I'm gonna fix F because he's kind of fading.
the tools or somewhere. I forgot what I did with all that.
I'm right here.
Alright, so I'm gonna pencil up some of this stuff. But I feel like that's just kind of maybe I'm hating when it does that. I found out how to do it real faster. Thing is, we gotta really hit the check mark. If you don't, it doesn't save it well. Should spent some time today just building an account myself, but the cool thing is really I can write it faster than this. It's so much nicer, neater.
Well, thank you, old creature.
Do what?
Because you were saying have fun.
Oh.
They messaged me on here.
Just about got it. So just really, I did an easy, pretty standard. Alright, so HP. He's gonna be a little bit strong. Alright. So that's the entire encounter set up and ready to go, fellas. How do you want to proceed?
Well, as the
You are starting these.
actually you are. You had the highest roll.
I had
Yeah.
4.
I had a 3.
I had the 4.
I had 4 too.
No, you had a 12.
No, he had a 4.
Oh, so we all had 4s except for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you had a
need to
3.
roll again.
Oh, all right.
Well, no, let's just start when it makes sense. You know,
Start with me.
yeah.
Okay.
That way we're running in a straight line.
Goody.
Keep track.
That's what I wanted to do.
Mm.
I'm going to 1, 2. And because we had sideswiped and we were a little bit stunned, I'm just gonna go for E. I'm gonna go ahead and activate Reckless and Rage, which to remind the party that when I go into Rage, any creature within a 5-foot radius of me, you guys gain advantage on your attack rolls. But again, that don't go into effect until next round. I have a 14, and I have a 18, and there it is. My proficiency is a +2, so that's a 16 or a 20. I'm gonna go with the 20.
Creature.
Look what they said.
Yeah. Hello, nice title. I'm glad they're watching. Tell them all I said hi.
They can hear you.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
They say hi to you, creature.
Hi, creature. So I'm gonna roll with the 20 because of my +2. Perfect. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna waste that proficiency. I'm gonna go ahead and just go with the 18 on E.
E?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roll for damage. Give me a description of what you're gonna do. How are you gonna do this? You want to be descriptive. You want to give it a good.
Okay, so I'm sitting there running. I'm running at him. I take a 5-foot leap.
Yeah.
With my great axe in hand, and I swing for the center mass of his body. And that is a 10.
10 damage.
Yep.
You watch as your axe cleaves that mother in two. Just, I'm talking about one hitter quitter. And you're just like, ooh. Like you felt that bloodlust just come out of you like in one swing. Just boom. Done in one whack. Just
By Odin's blood, I smell bacon.
You watch the body parts fly. Fucking legs fall one way, the torso goes the other way. I mean, you're just sitting there gleaming, big grin on your face.
That's
You
just automatically that starts, right? That's next round, right?
Next round.
Okay.
Now remember, you have the ability to interact with an object still left to your character.
Right.
So, are you going to search the body that you just knocked in half?
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and search it.
Roll that. How'd you do?
18.
Good job. Alright, so because you rolled an 18, I'm going to ask you a question.
Questions.
Do you want to roll the reward table? Or do you just want standard loot? Personal opinion, standard loot.
That's what I was thinking. Because my dice rolls tonight are not good enough.
We're just not a high enough challenge rating to
No.
making a lot of money.
So let's go standard. We'll go standard.
Okay, so you procure a hold on. Let me give this a good look.
Do I get any experience?
Yes. 10 experience.
Okay.
It's just a goblin.
Right.
Standard goblin, so. I don't have these problems. There's something. Roll a d12.
That one.
You
You found a necklace of teeth.
Well then,
I dig it.
And on top of that, because I'm just that way. There's somebody. I'll save that. Say that because I just do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I added it to the desktop with the thing so I can pull it back up later and take a good look.
Right.
It seems like it would be interesting.
Right.
I just thought I would try that just because. Trying new things.
Well, that's what this brand new campaign's all about, is trying new things.
You also find a Shintor.
Okay.
You're gonna add the Shintor to the ship's ship.
No, I'm gonna keep it on mine for right now.
And you're gonna get one gold piece.
I can handle that.
What's a goblin? It's not worth.
Dude, I got a necklace of teeth now. There's all kinds of tomfuckery I can make with that.
I'm about to make the Tom fuckery.
Alright, so
This is gonna take multiple turns to be able to pull off, but I have a Tom fuckery.
The Misty. Gonna do what you think the Misty. I have a particularly big cannonball that I want to use.
alright, so that being said, it is now my turn, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Okay, so the Misty. He runs below deck of the ship. He climbs in and he looks at the king with all kinds of glee. He's been prepping for this for days. He's like, ooh, cannons. He gets on the cannon and he rolls to see if he can make the cannon work after he got whacked. About to do a point blank shot with a cannon.
Hopefully it doesn't turn around
They
and
got
come
it
back
from
for
the side of the ship. So the plan is for him to roll to see if the cannon is operational after getting nailed by the other ship. It most certainly is. Above average, I mean, you know.
Mm.
So he does that and he loads the cannon. But it's funny.
He loads it perfectly and shoots it off like it's nothing.
Oh yeah, straight nasty. So boom! Here's the thing though. He's aiming for the front of the ship where the captain is. So he rolled a 20 with that, right? Cannon fire, I think I've determined was like a 1d10.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I have to double check the ship thing, but I probably should have kept that over here with me.
See, I didn't write that down because that wasn't part of my thing. I apologize.
Actually, it's worse than that. Much worse than that.
What is it?
8d10.
Ooh.
Jeez.
I just successfully fired that at a 20, so it's 80 hit points of damage.
He's dead.
Well, it's actually worse than that. Because that took the whole front of the ship.
It's sinking.
Oh, definitely thinking. Straight shot.
Yeah.
Hey, merchant, you might want to get back on the ship.
80 hit points out of 100. The thing took some heavy damage. Like, he got fucked.
Yeah.
So now, this ship is sinking.
Goes.
Demisty is jumping up and down the beach. Yeah! He's finally gotten satisfied. He finally put the last.
Merchant, do you want anything off the ship? Yay or nay?
I'm just saying it's your turn. Because, I mean, you do what you want.
I'm yelling at you. He's like, do you want anything off the ship? Yay or nay?
He's talking to you.
Right. And I just.
It'd be nice.
Right. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. It'd be nice.
When they rammed us,
You know what?
we blistered them good.
I would go up next to the hole where the water is going in.
It's the whole entire front end of the boat.
Yes, I know.
He just caved in the entire front side of that boat. It's going
I use mold water and keep the water from flooding the damn ship.
Wow.
I
That failed miserably.
It failed anyways.
The water's still gonna pour. It's too big of a hole. You can't close it.
damn. I was gonna see if you could gather.
You gotta think
what
18 worth of damage.
We don't always have to get what's on each boat, each encounter. We don't always have to have
No.
the cargo or
We'll tell
anything
you
else
this
like
right
that.
now.
But it's a bunch of enemies, so
What
I
are you
mean,
gonna do? You tried, you failed. So well, that was your action.
Yep.
So it is the enemy's turn. Yes.
you know,
Okay.
Wait. I can use a cannon because that sounds good as an item.
Yes. I will allow, but here's the thing: you have to prep the cannon.
Yes, I know. And since there cannons only on the bottom or the one on top?
There is a swivel cannon on top.
I'll use a swivel cannon to take out or that or
It's
trap
considered
the.
a mass gun. You fire it at the mast of the enemy.
I'll use a mass gun to take out Hobgoblin.
Okay.
Let's see if I look right. 10. Average.
Average. Your first mate. You know how to operate a cannon, so I would say that's valid.
And then I'm gonna just go back with this lucky dice.
Okay.
Damn it. 9.
You prep the cannon, and for whatever reason, during the hit of the other ship, it messed it up. So the powder got knocked loose, or it got knocked off the thing. So the aim didn't work right. You tried to fire it, it just didn't work. So
Okay.
the powder must have not been packed right or something. It didn't even go off. So now it's the enemy's turn, and you see the captain of the ship, the hobgoblin. He jumps aboard our ship just because he sees that his ship is sinking. Obviously, it makes perfect sense.
yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Boom. He boards us, and he looks at you because you're at the front of the ship with all the swivel gun, so you're visible, easily visible, right? He's not worried about the barbarian. Simply look up, he's like, "Yep, he's aboard my ship, buddy." So he is looking at the wizard, and he forgoes his advantage because he has one that's kind of nasty, actually. Where if the enemy is within any of his allies are within 5 feet of him, he gets an additional attack of 2d6 on top of his melee hits.
Mm-hmm.
Which, case in point, he is not. So you don't have to worry about that this run. But he's going to use his short sword, which is a 1d6 plus 2. He is going to take a swing at the wizard. He's just like,
You see him just flying across, just jumping across ships, just swinging right at that wizard. Just all kinds of. He's not as good with the lunging and jumping as
I would say
barbarian.
he hit the mast with his forehead.
I will say that he is prone in a sense, because technically he ran, he jumped, and he ended up grabbing the railing. He missed his jump by a good foot.
So he's hanging off the side
Yeah,
of the ship.
he's
really.
hanging off the side of the ship, fucking dangling for his damn life. I mean, really, that's the most feasible two role I can think of,
Yeah.
which is good. We like that. Domestic. I doubt what.
I was laughing at him on camera.
Or me?
Yeah, do it again. Yeah, watch the camera view.
So
My head's
the
gone.
enemy has.
Sorry,
Well,
I thought it was hilarious.
what is your plan?
What about the other three enemies?
They're there. Well, good point. I could do that. You should just roll with it.
I'm the merchant of death.
I forgot. So it's advantage to you. So they don't move. I forgot. I conceded my turnover to you, so they didn't move. It was DM's oversight.
Uh,
And you're still technically in rage.
yeah, but see, rage doesn't act like the berserker rage.
He gives us advantage and him advantage upon attack rolls.
My character now operates under a totem, which gives me a little bit more intelligence when I'm under rage than the berserker side of things.
Yeah, he's not like all like.
So I'm not all bloodthirsty, money hungry or money murder hobo rage. It's
I mean, he enjoys the murder hobo, but
yeah.
it's not like.
You still have been attacked or hit you.
But see, here's the thing though. Okay, yeah, I'm under rage, but if I can stop and actually think a little bit on what my next
Which enemy does?
eat. Like for instance, the ship is going down. My question to the DM is how fast is the ship going down?
3 times.
Okay,
So we're on turn number 2 because you're starting turn number 2.
right,
You've got this
So-
turn and next turn, and then the ship is gone.
right. So my mental state under rage would be up the boat. And I'm going straight for the hobgoblin that is on our ship. So I take 3 moves, come jump off their ship, in behind him.
He's hanging off the ship.
Yeah, he's stuck.
Yeah, that's right. He is.
Chilling. He's like, because he's got to wait to pull himself out of the fucking. He's kind of incapacitated.
We have 3 turns and there's only 2. Okay, well,
You're
you know what?
on number 2.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go ahead and turn to A.
Are you not gonna just attack the captain while he's fucking stuck in a retarded position?
Well, the thing is, he has the reckless activated near those enemies. It doesn't.
Reckless is only affected when I activate it on a specific enemy
Right.
and that enemy is still alive.
Right.
If I attack it under reckless and I get it and I hit it and I hurt it, on their next turn they get advantage on my disadvantage.
Gotcha.
So as long as they're alive, we can advantage disadvantage all day long until they're dead. So once that enemy creature is gone, my reckless does not affect anymore.
Reckless, but his rage does.
Right.
Until he either gets hit or he misses.
I fail an attack.
Okay, so
So if I wanted to, I could either go for A or going for the hobgoblin though would be a big disadvantage for me because he is hanging off the handrail.
well, I wouldn't consider it a disadvantage. Consider your current position. You are tied, like you're close to his ship. They did ram us.
Right.
The front end is sinking,
which is the ends you're standing on.
Right.
I would say you actually have a pretty good shot at whacking the piss out of him without even having to really move as long as you're at the front of the ship. But he's hanging off our ship.
Yeah, that is a good point. But I do like A too.
I mean, you can. I'm not saying you can't.
Yeah, I already done announced that I was going after him, so.
Okay. Alright, so give us an action detail.
Alright, so I go over to the front of the ship and I activate Reckless and I activate Rage
Uh-huh.
on the big boss boy.
You still have
The Mr. Well, yeah. On the Hobgoblin, which is, of course, he is within 5 foot of me.
Mm.
So all party members now get an advantage roll on attack. Now I take my great axe.
Mm-hmm.
I have an 18 and a 5. The 5 is going to be a no-go. Because we've not done a proficiency on this yet.
No.
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 No. No. And no, because nobody's done a proficiency on them, on anybody yet. I'm going to go ahead and... right. I'm going to go ahead and use my proficiency, which is a +2, to give me 20.
You're going to roll for 20?
Yes. And then I'm going to take my great axe, because I'm going to assume that that's a hit.
I figured you roll the proficiency into your attack damage because you could do that because of the rage.
Rage has its own.
But that's rage takes your proficiency bonus and adds it to the damage roll, if I'm not mistaken. Does it not?
No.
I thought it did.
Not that I know of.
I thought it did. It's about 100 people. That's how it works. Rage gives you.
It only goes to the proficiency as long as I'm using a weapon, a martial weapon.
What do you roll? Proficiency.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. But that goes towards rolling to see if I hit, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm rolling to see if I hit.
What are we doing? We have a visitor.
Could be Grubhub.
Could be. They're no, it's the wrong vehicle. I don't know who that is. I don't know what these people are doing.
I wouldn't even worry about it.
I believe it's the second time we've done
It's a different vehicle though. They're going right here.
it. Okay, rage. In battle, you fight with primal ferocity. On your turn, you enter rage as a bonus action. While raging, you gain the following benefits if you aren't wearing heavy armor, which you're not. You have advantage on strength checks, strength saving throws. When you make a melee or weapon attack using strength, you gain a +2 bonus to the damage roll. This bonus increases as you level.
Right, but nothing about proficiency.
Yeah, I could have sworn it was.
No, it was strength.
It's just a straight +2.
Right, it was a strength, and see that's the thing. My strength also has
Well,
a
it's
+2, so
it's
either
a
way,
range damage modifier. It's just +2 all the way down until you hit
Right.
9.
yeah,
But yeah, I could have sworn there was a damage bonus after that.
no.
That was
The damage bonus comes. The damage bonus comes later.
Actually, yeah, your rage doesn't end it when the time ends.
Yes,
That's
I get a +2 on damage rolls while I'm under rage. So I'm attacking under rage.
Mhm.
That gives me and the rest of the party an
Right.
advantage on attacks,
Right.
and I rolled to get it.
Mhm.
I got that 18,
Mm-hmm.
and because nobody did a
Proficiency.
perception check
Mhm.
to see what these creatures were yet, or what possible armor or whatnot,
Mhm.
I went ahead and used that on my 18.
Right.
So I hit him for 20.
Right. Okay.
So I'm going to assume that that was a hit.
It is.
And then that would be an 8
+2.
plus 2 is a 10.
That's 10 damage. Yeah.
And instead of jumping across the deck, I'm just going to sit there and swipe at them as the front of the ship's going down.
All right. Not to mention it. So, down to 20. It is now Domestic's turn. Domestic is going to run back aboard the top deck, you know. He's happy, he's excited because he got to hit something with a cannon. You know, so y'all are just like, man, what the crap is Domestic happy about now? Everybody's like, dang, he fired that cannon.
Yeah.
And
Knowing that well, he fired that cannon.
so you see him run up to the rail and run up to where the captain's at. Gets within his 5 foot. He's looking down at the captain's face, you know, sitting there.
TP pretty buggo?
Keep it pretty well. He pulls out that great sword, you know, that he's proficient with. Brings it down multiple times. Because he's going to use his. I'm going to imbue this with a advantage, right? So what he's going to try to do is he's going to aim to cut off the one hand that's holding the hobgoblin onto the ship. Because he's got a short sword in one hand, he's hanging onto the rail with one hand, and, you know, the Mystic is like, ooh, choppy, choppy. Brings the great sword because he's got advantage. I mean, you know, perfect opportunity attack here.
Ooh, choppy, choppy.
So he's going to roll with advantage to chop off the hand of the hobgoblin that's holding him on to our ship.
Yeah, 13 and a
19.
Damn it.
Right there, 19.
well, he's gone.
Yeah, so you hear a screaming hobgoblin as he falls into the water of the ocean, just gone, skis. Drowning hobgoblin. So I'm gonna, since technically he's not dead.
No.
You know what I mean? Even with you roll if you roll the damage of the great sword, which is 2d6s, I still hit high enough to kill him. So he fell to the murky depths. He's gone.
Yeah, he can't exactly swim that well with one hand.
Right.
He could swim with a stub.
He's stuck. And the Mystic yells at the barbarian, like, get aboard the ship, it's going down. And that's the end of my turn.
That would be technically enemies.
No. Mine.
Correct.
But you ain't got one more turn.
Right.
I'll forgo my moves for you to move right now.
Yeah, you're gonna do this.
13.
Well, and see, I still have one more turn.
He does have.
So, I mean,
Just the last.
if there was
I know,
something
but-
that you would really want to do right now, like, say, drag an enemy to us or something of that nature, but, you know.
Oh, well, if we only do that, I can use mold earth and make a hand appear out of the ground and just have him bring him towards me.
He's gonna grapple the goblin. One particular goblin, I would assume it's the closest one to us.
Yes.
He's gonna try to drag him across the deck of his own dang ship.
Mm-hmm. See, those mold earth is basically wood.
All
It's just made
right,
out of
roll
wood.
to grab the goblin.
20.
So, boom, you grab him and you swing him, and he slams through some wooden barrels. He gets dragged through, the railing of the ship. He gets, face crammed across the wooden planks, just yeah, boom, right on the outer ship. Roll
a D8 for damages because it's a big one.
Oh yeah.
2.
2 damage. Ah, damn. Oh well, I'll make still. There are no complaints. Which one is that?
A.
I mean, that's still a nice little. It's still damage.
Yep.
With a nat 20.
Well, that's why I just determined a D8 because he was getting dragged pretty good footage.
So would that be just 8 damage? Be 4 damage.
No, well, no.
4 damage.
It's called improvised damage. So no, it does not work the same way as if you'd have swung an actual weapon at him. That would have worked out, but that was not a weaponized attack. You know what I mean?
True.
Okay.
But he gives the rest of us an opportunity to wop on them. Okay, so now enemies.
Yes.
No.
Well,
I was gonna shove the tiny man down the goblin's throat.
the guy he stabbed in his yard from the last one.
Oh.
He is interacting with an object.
Okay.
Technically, he is prone because he's been captured by the hand. Right? So, okay, roll. Let's see if you can shove a jar full of dudes in this guy's door. Okay.
Nope.
How you fail? Miserably.
Rolls do not like me.
Alright, so now it's the enemy's turn. So you see these goblins, and they don't have a leader, of course, so they're kind of panicked. They're gonna run. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll to see whether they run to the ship or they run into off the current ship. So I think it's a fair thing. They have no leadership. Goblins are the smartest creatures in the world. Alright, so we've got a 14 for one. And we've got what looks to be a 9 for the other. Okay, so 9, I'm going to make that one F. He runs, he jumps off the ship. Which, he'll drown.
Right.
Obviously. Now, B, on the other hand, I would say he has like some kind of inspirational reasoning and realizes that, they don't swim very well. And his only opportunity is to make a trip for our ship. Oof. And he goes up to the Misty and swings. $19. Ouch. Ooh. Ouch. Okay, so I took you 4 damage. It hurts. Give me the down. What's it, man? Hey. Onward and upward. Oh, great. Wonderful people.
Me turn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, yes. The Merchant of Death. Drops from goes from my ship, or their ship to my ship, in 3. Winding up over on ours. And which one would I want to play with?
Well, one of them is kind of down right now.
I'm gonna go ahead and do reckless attack on B, and I'm still underaged. And I see 10. Yeah, that was not a very good roll. +2, which will give me a 12.
Okay, so you, for whatever reason, your barbarian totem gods favor you as you swing that heavy axe like a beast and just rip him in half, like straight down the middle, like head to fucking crotch. Just.
I wanted to see how much damage it was. Okay.
I mean,
Well, he's dead.
he rolled a freaking 18.
No.
You rolled a 12.
I rolled a 12.
For damage?
No, the roll if I hit.
Oh, okay, never mind. You missed like a bitch.
Well, that's why I was looking at you. I was like, did I hit or did I miss? Because I mean,
My bad. I thought you rolled a 12 for damage.
no, it was an 8 and a 10,
Okay.
and I went with the 12 because of my proficiency.
You
So
missed like a bitch.
okay,
Okay, so now he didn't die. The goblin must have seen an image of you just in his mind, I guess, because watching us buddy get caught. He saw that image run through his mind as he sees his barbarian attempt to cut him in half. Luckily, his panic caused him to dodge.
he was the one in his right mind decided, hey, I'm gonna run for the other shit.
He's not as dumb as the rest of his team for some reason. We're not sure.
Mystic.
Alright, the mystic seeing the golden opportunity that is to being a mystic. He's like, ooh, you done messed up now. So he uses telekinesis. He uses his ability to move things, creatures, objects 60 feet, which is not the distance of the ship. And being proficient with the way he does this, he's going to telekinetically enforce his greatsword. Right? So he rears back, throws the greatsword just with an insane amount of power. Right? And he's going to imbue that with a disarming strike. Just 2 for 2. Right? Action and bonus action included in that one particular move. Just woof. And because of that, I'm going to roll with advantage because technically I'm putting my intelligence behind my.
Don't forget, you get advantage because of my rage.
Okay, so basically, I roll with proficiency, intelligence-based proficiency because I'm using kinetic instead of
Right.
strength proficiency because I'm using my telekinetic.
When you roll like 3 dice?
No, I'll roll 2 because I'll show you one. Oh, right, I get a
7.
7 and I got a 16. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slap that up to a 20 because my bonus for my intelligence
It's a 2.
plus 4.
Okay, so yeah, that would bump you up to that.
20. Yes, sir. And it's a disarming strike. So not only do I roll 2d6s, which I don't know my other sixes went off to, right? I roll 2d6s plus it's a disarming strike, which is an additional 1d6 damage. So 5, 11. He just died before I even rolled the last d6. He got killed. Plus, I took his
Weapon.
yeah. And of course, I'm going to use my action surge because we're nearing the end of this combat encounter.
Mhm.
And I want to make a little extra. No, it's my turn. It's my turn.
Yeah.
And they use, did I say it's long swords or short swords?
Shimtar.
Scimitars. So let me add that in real quick so I don't, forget. Put that in there. Alright. And what I'm going to do with my extra action, because action surge allows me to take an entirely new action. Right? Because technically I used my bonus action and my action last turn to do that dramatic number with my greatsword. So I don't have any ability to search the body without action search.
Right.
So I've used action search to proceed to loot the holy fuck out of this thing.
Oh, yeah, you do that.
So 13. Alright, so I began pillaging through the goblins, the he-who's. You roll a d12 for me.
11.
11.
That's what I wrote.
That is what you rolled, but for whatever reason, that site did not do what I wanted it to. You said?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, what we get? Glowing pheasant carcass.
There's a magical glowing gem and you get it. So I'll just put glowing gem. Yeah. And get 10 experience.
You got stuff like 5 feet away from the egg. And neither one of you kind of moved.
I moved to get on the ship, so I
You
mean,
still have movement. But there's a reason why I'm saying that, because I don't want to hurt you.
Uno momentum. I gained 1 gold piece from him. My personal gold. Add that in here real quick. Starting to stack up pretty good though. 1 gold piece, 10 experience. And I'm gonna move away from the target because I feel like
Merchant, do you mind moving?
it's not my turn.
Well, I'm going to use my interact with an object to grab the barbarian with my telekinesis and move his barbarian. Yeah. And then it'll end my turn. That's like technically a bonus action, which I can use telekinesis on because of action, sir.
Right.
Well, tell me, saying he was 5 feet from it. I just still get the advantage or no?
No.
No.
You're not 5 feet. He's not 5 feet from an enemy. Not.
Oh, this works.
It only affects teammates of creatures within 5 foot of me.
Well, I am going to activate Ice Blade, or Ice Knife.
Okay. Description first, damn it.
I'm throwing it. It's a throwable.
You gotta describe it, man. You're just like, man, I'm very bad. I threw that knife into
Well, I conjure up a knife.
And where?
I conjure up an ice knife since we're around water. It requires water to be able to be made, and we're surrounded by
I
water.
got you. Cool.
So I take the ice knife,
Mm.
and I'm going to fling it at A.
With? Where are you aiming at? What are you aiming to hit? Like,
I'm just aiming at his chest.
okay.
Which 17.
That's it?
And with that, it does 1d10 piercing damage.
Okay.
That's a d10. Just 4
Plus your intelligence modifier.
plus 2.
6 damage.
Yep, and then within 5 feet of the point where the ice or hair mist, the shard then explodes.
Mm-hmm.
The target and each creature within 5 feet of the point where the ice explodes must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Okay. So roll your 2d6 for him. The explosion. He's dead. He died. He turned into a solid block of ice. And you can't loot the body because you can't reach the items on him because he's a solid block of fucking ice.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to get the 1 gold piece and 10 experience. We can't loot the corpse because you turned it into an icicle.
So yeah, I'm pretty OP.
I think.
That's why I had y'all stand 5 feet away because it explodes.
Then neither one of us want to take 2d6 freaking ice damage.
Nah.
Cool, you got that in there?
Yes.
Okay. So, that being said, okay, we couldn't loot the body. He got turned into a flaming popsicle. The mystic telekinetically grabs that motherfucker because now we're out of combat and throws the icicle off the ship. Mostly because I don't have icicle corpses on my ship.
Right.
I've got to clean the deck later.
I try to make it as less bloody as possible.
I dig it. So we're done with this random encounter.
Short, okay, this one's short.
Yeah.
Since we're here, that
Yeah.
way when we come back.
Right. We're the stopping point. Yeah. Point. I dig it. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all coming out and playing with us. We had a lot of
Love
fun
y'all.
playing it, putting it together. I hope y'all enjoyed watching it, and I hope you stay tuned for the next episode.
Which should be roughly in a half an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So later, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.